Remember constant notifications, the endless scroll, the way your phone buzzed every few seconds, demanding your attention? It felt like I was always on edge, always waiting for the next ping, feeling anxious comparing yourself to others, scrolling through highlight reels of other people's lives, feeling like you're never enough. It was exhausting, mentally and emotionally draining. That was my life before the detox. My phone was a constant source of stress, a never-ending stream of information and comparison. My mind was a whirlwind of digital noise. I couldn't focus, couldn't relax. It was like my brain was always buzzing, never at peace. I was always connected but never truly present. I missed out on real-life moments, always distracted by the virtual world. It was time for a change. I needed to reclaim my life, my time, and my sanity. So I decided to take a break from social media. This is the story of my 30-day social media detox. A journey to rediscover myself, to find peace in the silence. A journey to reclaim my time, my focus, and my peace of mind. It wasn't easy, but it was worth it. Join me as I share my experience and the lessons I learned along the way. Social media addiction is real. It's a modern-day epidemic that affects millions of people around the world. We find ourselves constantly checking our phones, unable to resist the urge to scroll through endless feeds. It's designed to keep us hooked. The algorithms are crafted to capture our attention and keep us engaged for as long as possible. Every swipe, every tap is meticulously planned to maximize our screen time. We get dopamine hits from likes and comments. These small bursts of pleasure make us crave more, leading us to seek validation through virtual interactions. It's a cycle of reward and reinforcement that keeps us coming back. This cycle becomes hard to break. The more we engage, the deeper we fall into the trap. Frustration builds as we realize how much time we've wasted, yet we find it difficult to stop. We lose hours scrolling through feeds, our attention spans shrink, we become less present in our own lives, missing out on real-world experiences and connections. The digital world consumes us. We feel inadequate comparing ourselves to others' curated lives. The highlight reels we see online make us question our own worth, leading to feelings of envy and dissatisfaction. It's a toxic cycle that affects our mental health. But it doesn't have to be this way. We can take control of our digital habits and reclaim our time. By setting boundaries and being mindful of our usage, we can break free from the constant pull of social media. We can break free from this digital trap. Embrace the world around you, connect with people face to face, and find joy in the present moment. It's time to live life beyond the screen. Week 1 was tough. The first few days felt like an eternity. I was constantly battling the urge to check my phone, to scroll through endless feeds, and to seek validation from likes and comments. The anxiety was overwhelming, and I felt a sense of restlessness that I couldn't shake off. I felt anxious and restless without my usual social media fix. It was as if I had lost a part of myself, a constant companion that was always there to distract me. I didn't know what to do with my hands, my time, or my thoughts. I reached for my phone instinctively, but I persevered. I reminded myself why I was doing this, why it was important to break free from the digital chains that had bound me for so long. Each time I resisted the urge, I felt a small sense of accomplishment. Week 2 brought small victories. I started reading again. Books that had been gathering dust on my shelves were now my companions. I found solace in the pages, losing myself in stories and knowledge that enriched my mind. I had more time for hobbies. Painting, playing music, and other activities that I had neglected for so long became my new sources of joy. I felt a creative spark that I hadn't felt in years. I felt my mind calming down. Meditation and mindfulness became part of my daily routine. I learned to be present, to appreciate the simple moments, and to find peace within myself. Week 3 was about rediscovering myself. I started journaling, reflecting on my thoughts and feelings. It was a journey inward, a chance to understand who I was without the constant noise of social media. I spent time in nature. Hiking through forests, walking along beaches, and simply being outdoors helped me reconnect with the world around me. I felt a sense of wonder and gratitude for the beauty of nature. I connected with friends face to face. Real conversations, laughter, and shared experiences replaced the superficial interactions of social media. I realized the value of genuine human connection. I started living in the present moment. I noticed the little things, the beauty of a sunset, the sound of birds chirping, and the feeling of the wind on my face. Life felt richer and more meaningful. By week 4, I felt liberated. The chains of addiction had been broken and I was free to live my life on my own terms without the constant pull of social media. I had broken the addiction. It was a hard-fought battle, but the rewards were worth it. I felt a sense of pride and accomplishment that I hadn't felt in a long time. I was in control of my time and attention. I had reclaimed my life and it felt amazing. The journey was challenging, but it was also transformative. I had found freedom, and I was determined to hold on to it. The results were transformative. I was less anxious and more focused. My sleep improved. I rediscovered the joy of reading and creativity. Most importantly, I felt more connected to myself and the world around me. This wasn't just about quitting social media, it was about reclaiming my life. If you feel trapped in the scroll, take a break. Start with a day, a week, or even a month. You'll be amazed by the positive changes. It's time to disconnect to reconnect with what truly matters.